In this video, we're gonna go over top 6 Facebook ad creative mistakes most people make when running Facebook ads, which causing them to not being able to scale their ads, losing a lot of money on ads, having high CPAs, and all of the bad things that happen when you run terrible ads, you know? So make sure you stick until the end of the video, and because we're gonna go over each of these mistakes. And also, these mistakes, they're not really that they apply to advertising overall. So if you're running some other ads, not necessarily Facebook or Instagram, it's still applicable. So let me share my screen and we can just dive right into this. Cool. So the first one is lack of clarity what they get after buying the product. So here's what this means, right? When they see your ad, when people see their ad, any ads, and it might necessarily be an ad, could be like a video, right? So, and like the first thing is like there's first 3 seconds. So there needs something that either evokes curiosity. Basically, there needs to be some payoff that they're gonna either feel good, and typically, yeah. So it's feeling good, or it's all about feeling good, basically, or it's more about it's maybe surviving or something like that. So there's like ads that say top 6 red flags or top Facebook ads mistakes you need to avoid, for example. So that would be an example of that. So something they're gonna get after watching that video or after reading the text, or at least there needs to be something that hooks them into and maybe promises some result, right? So if they watch a video and it's relevant to them, it speaks to them, and it's they're curious about it, but it's not clear what they're getting out of buying that product, because they might not even think that consciously, but that's what everybody's kind of thinking subconsciously, right? So how is this going to benefit me? Why do I need to click? Why do I need to learn more? Because video ads, they typically kind of sell the product just even in the ad, but they sell the click and sell the product, so they create a lot of intent. But your landing page also needs to be kind of aligned with that ad. But both landing page and the video or image and text have to kind of have that clarity of outcome, clarity of benefit, the ultimate thing what they're gonna get. And then also there's layers to this, because there's something that you're gonna immediately get, or results you're gonna achieve after getting that product. Not immediately, but maybe there's different time frames. But there's also a secondary outcome after you get that result, the initial result. So, and we can unpack that in the other video, but essentially it's very important. They have to understand what's in it for me, right? Why do I need to buy this? Why do I need to watch this video? And things like that. So the second one is clarity of mechanism. So some people might think, you might see an ad, might see a video talking about the product, and it's great, but they don't really know how it works, and that could be a big blocker. If they don't know how it works, if they don't know, for example, like supplements or maybe beauty, what kind of ingredients are there, in those products, that might prevent them from buying that, because if they don't know how it works, they might think, oh, I already tried a similar solution, and like these things don't work. So if your mechanism is different, it's very important to show them that mechanism, or maybe show them a video how it works. So like for any tech products, it would be just actually showing them how it works, right? A product demo video. So maybe for I think that's very important. And also one thing here, if you can show them the outcome, that's even better. So before, that's why before and after works so well. So if you can show them, okay, here's the results, right? And then also if those results, if people that achieve those results are very similar to them, that's even better. So the other one is non-significant product differentiator. So people are thinking, why is this product different? So it kind of goes into the mechanism, but it's pretty much the same. But like, why is this different than everything else? And so, they might want to research. It really depends on their awareness, but even if they're completely unaware and you're selling them something, that most people or some people will do the research still, and then they will discover other products. So it's still very important to show them in your ad, on your landing page, in your emails, why you guys different, and focus on like few things that everybody else has, or everybody else doesn't have or doesn't do well. One, two, three things, maybe, one, two things max, because there's only so many things people can hold in their heads, right? The other one is making the ad too salesy, or if it's too obvious, it's an ad. You know, so let me just unpack this. Too obvious is an ad. This is fine as long as the ad, provides a lot of value, or it's maybe like a very good deal. So some sort of like discount, Black Friday, whatever. It's fine if it's an ad, because it still gives them something. But if it's something that creates intent from people that are not aware of the product, of whatever, then you kind of have to like start from very far, and kind of work your way into selling them and creating the intent, and getting that curiosity, creating the intent, and then they buy. So, but yeah, people don't like ads. They skip them. We're on social media to just get entertained, pretty much. Great content. So if your content is entertaining, that's a plus. So not speaking to your ideal audience, right? So ideal audience is a big thing. So because people see, okay, here's the outcome, here's whatever, here's the product, here's how it works, but then is this gonna be, they have this question: is this gonna work for me? Does it work for only like guys over 50, or does it also work for women like in their 30s? So that's I think important to address as well. And if it's a tech product, like you can also say, like, oh, you don't need to have skills like this, you don't need to have this to use this tech product, for example. Or you know yeah if it's like supplement, you might want to add some creatives or testimonials with people you're targeting. Maybe it's actually an ad with the person that consumed that product and they achieve the result, and you can use that in your marketing material, whether it's on landing page or ads, or emails, or maybe your organic content. So important to have this, very important to have this, I think. But there is another mistake, which is being too specific. So you can be too specific, and like sometimes it's fine. Like it's good to test talking to different audiences, and obviously there needs to be landing page congruency or whatever they see after the ad. But being too specific might exclude a lot of people. And if the thing can help people, like I think there needs to be some balance. So you can be very vague, you can be too vague, and you can be too specific. So for example, if I say, oh yeah, this works for blonde Asian women that like to go skydiving at night, right? Like very specific. But if I say, oh yeah, just like for women who love adventures, it's very different. Or just for people who love adventures, or for those who love adventures, it's like way more, including a lot more people. And again, it depends on what you're selling, and you can still try to talk to, just campaign for women and all that stuff. But yeah, but that could be a mistake to be too specific, because that prevents ads from scaling. But yeah, these are the top six Facebook ad creative mistakes you can avoid. Let me change to my face here. So make sure you look through your creative strategy, your ads, and make sure you're not making these mistakes, right? If you want us to look into your ads to see if you're making these mistakes or maybe there's other mistakes, these are just like scratching the surface really. There's like probably 30 or 50 or 100 mistakes. And we'll make more videos about those. But if you want me to look into your ads, you can find a link in the description, I think in the first comment as well, to below the video to book a audit call, so I can look at your ads and find out those mistakes, and so we can go ahead and fix them, or we can fix them for you. So yeah, thanks so much for watching the video. If you liked it, you can like and subscribe and comment. Maybe there's some mistakes that I haven't touched in this video, so make sure you comment and provide value to others as well. So have a good day.